What an honor it is to be here. And I was asked to read a poem, and then I will then introduce our dear brother who is getting this award. This is a poem for Sweet Honey in the Rock. I'm going to stay on the battlefield. I'm going to stay on the battlefield. I'm going to stay on the battlefield till I die. I'm going to stay on the battlefield. I'm going to stay on the battlefield. I'm going to stay on the battlefield till I die. I had come into the city carrying life in my eyes amid rumors of death, calling out to everyone who would listen. It is time to move us all into another century, time for freedom and racial and sexual justice, time for women and children and men, time for hands unbound. I had come into the city wearing peaceful breasts and the spaces between us smile. I had come into the city carrying life in my eyes. I had come into the city carrying life in my eyes. And they follow us in their cars with their computers, and their tongues crawl with caterpillars, and they bumped us off the road, turned over our cars, and they bombed our buildings, killed our babies, and they shot our doctors maintaining our bodies, and their course changed into confessionals. But we kept on organizing, we kept on teaching, believing, loving, doing what was holy, moving to a holy ground, even though our hands were full of slaughtered teeth. But we held out our eyes delirious with grace. But we held out our eyes delirious with grace. I'm going to treat everybody right. I'm going to treat everybody right. I'm going to treat everybody right till I die. I'm going to treat everybody right. I'm going to treat everybody right. I'm going to treat everybody right till I die. Come. I say, come. You sitting still in domestic bacteria, come. I say, come, you standing still in double-breasted mornings, come. I say, come and return to the fight, this fight for the earth, this fight for our children, this fight for our life. We need your hurricane voices. We need your sacred hands. I say, come, sister, brother, to the battlefield. Come into the rainforest. Come into the hood. Come into the barrio. Come into the schools. Come into the abortion clinics. Come into the cities. Come into the voting booths. Come into the prisons. Come and caress our spines. I say, come, wrap your feet around justice. I say, come, wrap your tongues around truth. I say, come, wrap your hands with deeds and prayer. You brown ones, you yellow ones, you black ones, you gay ones, you white ones, you lesbian ones, you Muslim ones, you Jewish ones, you LGBTQ ones. Come, 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 come to this battlefield called life, called life, called life. I'm going to say on the battlefield. I'm going to stay on the battlefield. I'm going to stay on the battlefield till I die. I'm going to stay on the battlefield. I'm going to stay on the battlefield. I'm going to stay on the battlefield till I die. Come, 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 come to this battlefield called life, 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 life. I dedicate that to everyone who is on this program, all the people who have given shout outs to me and to others also too. It is a joy to see you, to hear you, my dear brother Oz and Roger and Sister Viney and Sister Cara and LaChance. It is a joy to be around actors and directors and people in the theater. You make me smile and you keep me alive and you keep me happy. And so our dear brother Voza Rivers has stayed on that battlefield called Black Theater. He has given us superb plays and actors and concerts. This theatrical icon of excellence. As exec producer and founding member of the New Heritage Theater Group, and as executive producer and co-founder of Impact Repertory Theater with Jamal Joseph, he brought us Sarafina and Township Fever and the Hewitt P. Newton story. And from the Schomburg Center for Research in Black Culture in Harlem to jazz at Lincoln Center, we have seen his mighty hands, his genius, his love for Black culture. Yes. So on this 48th annual AUDELCO Awards program, we present to Brother Voza Rivers the AUDELCO Lifetime Achievement Award. Did you hear that? The AUDELCO Lifetime Achievement Award for 2020. Because, my dear Brother Voza, you are the body theater. Did you hear me? You are the body theater, and we love you and thank you. We love you and thank you. And I wrote this haiku for you. Your work carry the spirit of creation. I say your work carry the spirit of creation.
Mr. Voza Rivers, you're on.
Well, what can I say? First of all, I just want to thank the board of directors of AUDELCO. It appears to me that it seemed like yesterday, but it was 1973 when I went to my first AUDELCO with Roger Furman, my mentor. There I met Vivian Robinson and Mary B. Davis. This has been an extraordinary journey for me. This is our 56th year of being involved in theater. And the community of Harlem has placed their arms around our theater and all of its components to say a job well done. The validation that we receive as a theater comes from the people that we serve. We are not impressed with going outside of our community. Our community feeds us the sustenance, gives me the strength to continue the work that I do on a daily basis. I want to thank my mentor, Roger Furman, for his guidance and trust and the advice for our joint labors of love, our sacrifices for keeping Black theater alive and well in Harlem. This evening is an affirmation of the reason why we do what we do. We are in the midst of Black royalty this evening, and I want to congratulate all of the honorees and the, again, fabulous Jackie Jeffries and her wonderful team for putting this evening together. On behalf of the New Heritage Theater family, Impact Repertory Theater, the Greater Harlem Chamber of Commerce, and so many other entities that associate with the work that we do, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you.
Gracias, gracias, gracias. También a usted. Manhattan, they say, is embraced by three rivers: the Harlem River, the East River, and the Hudson River. But underneath 125th Street, there is a secret river. From east to west and west to east. And that is what we call the Voza rivers.